You wanna close that door?
Nah, leave it open. There's always room for more.
Can you pass me that sage so we can cleanse this space, please?
I can't.
Hey, peace, and welcome to the Divinity Podcast. I am your host, Divinity, the Pod MC, and this is Season 3, Episode 12, entitled One Life to Live. Now, before I get into the episode, I have a few thank yous and a few shout outs that I want to give. First and foremost, happy birthday to my uncle. Happy birthday, Unc, because it's your birthday, Unc. Thank you so much for everything that you have done for me and the family and using that family discount. Nah, for real, but thank you so much. I love you, Uncle. May this be a beautiful, beautiful day, beautiful time around the sun, and I wish you many, many more. Number 2, shout out to my brother, big brother, more almighty. Insert some type of foot stomp and whatever type of chants they be doing for fraternities and sororities. I love you, bro. And I just want you to know that I am better. I'm a much better woman because of you. I thank you for always being a voice of reason. I thank you for the listening ear without having to say, I told you so. So I thank you. You are a very rare breed of what a friend should be. And I'm so privileged and I'm so honored to have you in my corner. Thank you so much. Number 3. I missed y'all, man. I know it's only been about 2 weeks since we did our last episode, which was a fun episode, but I missed y'all. I genuinely missed y'all. I couldn't wait to get out here and put this episode out because I just need y'all to understand that the life you are living, it is yours, right? It's a nice little segue. I like how I did that. You only have one life to live. So why not make it a great one? Why not make it the one that is full of purpose? Why not make it the life that you dream of? The only thing that is ever standing in your way is you. If you think it, you can see it. If you see it, you believe it. If you believe it, you receive it. And I don't know how many times I got to keep telling y'all this. It's not a chin check. It's a reminder. I guess I'm going to have to keep telling you until I'm blue in the face. You only have one life to live, people. If there is something that you really, really, really want to do, if there is something that you need to accomplish, something that you need to make of yourself, something that will give you a name that lasts in history books, something that will leave a name behind that helps your family create a legacy, something that will leave your name in the books so people will know that you fought, that you made it, that you did everything you said you were going to do. And the only thing stopping you is you. Yes, there's oppression. Yes, there's systemic racism. Absolutely. Absolutely. But you know one thing that we can change? Because right now, you know that's been the same. Nothing's really changed. It's just a different era. But I digress from that because I want this episode to be motivational for you. Yes, I know those things exist. I'm not saying that they don't. But you are the only thing standing in your way. You can't change it by yourself. Be the change you want to see. The only thing you can do is get up. You got a fresh 24 hours. Universe woke you up to give you a new day. Make the most of it. Find time for the things that you love. Find time for you. Because how are you supposed to know what you're supposed to do in this one life you have to live if you don't spend time with yourself and understand who you are? You can do anything. You can be anything. I promise you. It doesn't matter what their thing looks like. It doesn't matter what the next person is doing, what she, he, they, it, whatever is doing. It's you. I think if people worried more about themselves than worried about what everybody else is doing and worried about who doing this and who doing that, you might have time to accomplish the goals that you set. Because you keep looking in somebody else's lane, about to crash. into somebody else or something else when you should have been focused the whole time. Yeah, you could check the rear view, look back a few times just to see how far you've come. Absolutely. Absolutely. Sometimes you have to look back to move forward. But to stay back, that's the problem. You only have one life to live. That question you want to ask it. The worst they could say is no. And then guess what? You get to do it again somewhere else. You sitting here miserable, trying to keep something together because you feel like you can't get better, or you feel like you don't deserve better. Man, fuck that. If you are unhappy, you only have one life to live. You keep setting yourself up every single time you're miserable every single day because you're worried about what somebody else is feeling. You worry about what other people are doing. You worry about the wrong fucking things when you should be worried about you. It's okay to be a little selfish with you. Because I'm going to let you in on a little secret. The more you give. A taker has no limits. Oh, they will take and take and take and take and take. They will take and take and take and take and take everything that you make and make and make and make and make. Oh, you better believe it. Until you tired. You don't have anything else to give now. Been there. Done that. Do I slip up? Absolutely. I have challenges, but it's always room for growth. There's always room for growth. I am only me, and I only know how to be me. There's certain behaviors that I know are not right with me. So I recognize that. I hold myself accountable in this one life I have to live because that is what I'm doing for me. That is me holding me accountable. Because how can I ask to be on another level and doing lower level shit? I want to go high places, but I'm doing low places shit. I want to sit at tables with people that motivate me. I want to sit at tables. I want to stand next to people. I want to network with people that already have the things that I need to get to, because then my mindset changes. I'm trying to level up to be there with them. And everybody can't go with you. They have their life to live, and you have your one life to live. Everybody can't go with you. Some people won't make it. That used to make me sad. But then I realized a ship can't take off if the anchor is planted. And sometimes people can be anchors. Hell, careers can be anchors, holding you back from your destiny. I think about all the times when I was a kid, I used to dream, and, I never pictured life like this. You got it so easy. As a kid, you don't have any bills. Worst thing you could do is get a bad grade. And this is just how I grew up, and salute to those that didn't have such a functional childhood. Trauma, they had trauma, abuse, negligence, manipulation, sexual assault. The list goes on. I send healing to you. I send healing to you. I send peace to you. I send love to you. That's a major one. Because I think a lot of people are miserable because they don't have love and they don't know what it's like to be loved or to love something. People can put on the facade all they want to. They can dress down from Louis, Gucci, Fendi, Prada. They can put on all those iced out bedazzled jewels. They can put on those Yeezys or whatever else other sneaker, Jordan retros, and still feel like nothing inside. And it's a shame how many people live their lives continuously pleasing others. I have any recovering people pleasers in the house? Raise your hand. I'm raising both mine. Because I know for damn sure I am a recovering people pleaser. Now, I only got one life to live. I only got one life to live, and I'ma live it till its fullest. I only got one life to live. So no more breaking my back to please and help other people who are not even ready to grow. Still doing the same things that they were doing 2 years ago, playing the same games with people that they were playing 2 years ago, still moving and doing everything that they was doing. Nothing's changed but the day. Want to go different places, want to do different things, but what are you doing differently to get there? Watching everybody else, judging everybody else and how they moving and how they living. Those people ain't worried about you. Because I can guarantee you, if they worried about every single thing you're doing, they are miserable too. That's a major one. We need to just slow down, right? Take some time and really think about what it is that we are doing with this one life to live. Remember the things you said you were going to do and never got to them. What's stopping you now? Because what's going to happen is you're going to fuck around and fuck around and fuck around and miss opportunities and keep saying, oh, I shoulda, oh, I coulda, dying inside, dying in real life. On your deathbed, wishing you could change things. You only have one life to live. You only have one life to live. You only have one life to live. Do it. Even if it scares you, do it. Be bold. Chase the things. Go get what you need to get to do the things that you love, because I promise you, it's going to take you to your purpose. Some days I feel like, man, what else can I do? What do I need to do? What else is there for me to do? I feel like I need to be doing more when I'm already doing enough. More than enough. And I'm no longer apologizing anymore for being distant. Taking some time for me. Man, we just went through a pandemic. This is a whole year and some change later. We're still quarantining. We're still trying to figure this COVID thing out on top of trauma, racial trauma, seeing dead bodies drop every day at the hands of the police. Like, come on. How do you think a person is supposed to function? We go through our own things. Considering a little tidbit about me, April is a hard month for me. It just got a lot harder. I tend to try to keep myself busy in the month of April to keep my mind from going into a state of depression, thinking about those that I've lost, those that I've loved, still love. People that used to pray for me, and those prayers are still protecting me. They had their one life to live, and it's gone now. No more. I wish I could have told you how I loved you. I wish I could have made it one more trip up to the rehab to say, hey, Grandma, I'm going to make you laugh today. Hearing my grandfather say, hey, slow down, Poop. They may not be with me in the flesh here on this earth. Well, I'm still trying to get it right every day. But I feel them in spirit. But it's nothing like having them here with you. You only have one life to live. You know how many people wish they can do different things differently. And here we are with a fresh set of lungs, air in our lungs, bodies functioning healthy in mind and in body. And we sit and we complain every day. We take the little things that we have for granted. We sit in loveless marriages when somebody is waiting to love you, but you want to stay. How long we stay in abusive relationships that was never safe. You know how many men and women are dead because of these things? And yes, I said men. And who are we to complain when we're still here to get it right? And even if you don't get it right, fuck it, keep trying. Keep going. If it scares you, do that shit with your eyes open so you can look back and say, yeah, I did that. That's all me. 'Cause you only got one life to live. You only got one life to live. Now, my job is to feed you. How you digest it is personal. But as for me, and as for mine, it's always forward, baby. Forward always. Until next time. Peace.